everyone, and welcome to Classic Sitcoms, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, please subscribe. Thank you. And leave comments. Let me know what you think of it so far. I actually enjoy doing this. I'm enjoying this. It's something different. It gives me, breaks up the monotony a bit. Today's video is on where and who are the surviving members of the WKRP in Cincinnati. WKRP was requested, and that was one of my favorite shows. I love that show. Let's see who they are and what's going on with them. It's been 40 years since WKRP in Cincinnati aired its final episode. During the show's 4-season run on CBS, fans followed the antics of the low-rated morning radio station that on-air personalities oftentimes butt heads with station management. The 90-episode run jump-started the careers of several actors who were able to have great success after the sitcom's conclusion. After 4 decades, it's no surprise that any reunion of the show's original cast will have some noticeable gaps caused by Father Time. Gone now are Gordon Jump, who played Arthur Carlson, Herb Tarlick, and Howard Hessman, Frank Bonner, who played Herb Tarlick, and Howard Hessman, who played Johnny Fever. And Andy Travis, we're going to start with surviving Gary Sandy. Andy Travis is the man hired to turn the failing WKRP around, breathing life into the station that seems to be aging itself out of the Cincinnati market. Gary Sandy's television career was at its height during the 4 seasons of WKRP in Cincinnati, and after the show's final episode, Sandy had appearances in several television shows throughout the 80s and 90s, including L.A. Law, Murder, She Wrote, and Diagnosis Murder. He was also cast in several films during that time, including the horror fantasy movie Troll in 1986, and for a brief time in 2001, he appeared on The Young and the Restless. In addition, Sandy is an accomplished theater actor with credits that include The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Lone Star Love, and Arsenic and Old Lace. Though he had a successful career on screen and stage, Sandy feels as though he was typecast as his role as Andy in WKRP. He told the Welland Tribune that he knows he is associated with the 70s television show, and that his being typecast probably cost him the career that he hoped for. Scripts that he wanted most were out of his reach, as many studios executives likely thought the moviegoers would be able to see Sandy as anyone other than Andy. Richard Sanders. Bald, bespectacled, and grossly incompetent might be several adjectives used to describe Richard Sanders' character, Les Nessman. Sanders had a very busy career in films and television after WKRP stopped production in '82. Wherever a meek, balding man was needed, there he was. He appeared in various television sitcoms, including Who's the Boss?, Designing Women, and Growing Pains, and had regular roles in the TV shows Behringers and Spencer. His career continued in the 90s as he resumed the role of Nessman in the new WKRP in Cincinnati from 91 to 93. He took fewer parts after the show ran its course, but made appearances in several sitcoms afterwards, as well as in the made-for-TV movie Rose Red and the film Men of Honor. The actor retired in 2006, with his last acting credit being a role in a short film, The Delivery. Tim Reed's role as disc jockey Venus Flytrap certainly stood out as one of the most memorable characters on the show. Throughout the 90s and 2000s, Reed continued to appear on camera, playing key roles in the sitcom Sister Sister and 90s TV miniseries adaptation of it. But at the same time, Reed and his wife Daphne shifted to focus much of their efforts on production. The couple opened their first African-American-owned film production company, studio in the United States, since 1930s. New Millennium Studios opened its doors in '97, bringing film productions of many recognizable films and television shows to the Petersburg, Virginia location. After successful productions of Hollywood films like Hearts in Atlantis and Steven Spielberg's Lincoln, Reed and Daphne sold the studio property in 2015. Jan Smithers, the role of Bailey Quarters, was played up by up-and-coming actor Jan Smithers. She has only a handful of acting credits after the end of WKRP in Cincinnati in '82. She appeared in 2 episodes of her then-husband's Jane Brolin's show Hotel in 1984 and '86, and had a small role in Murder, She Wrote, Mike Hammer, and The Love Boat. Around the same time, her last credit on camera is in the '87 film Mr. Nice Guy. The actor retired from acting in the late '80s so that she could be a full-time mother to the daughter she shares with Brolin. She told Newsweek that she never came out of retirement after their daughter Molly grew into adulthood, choosing to continue to channel her energy towards family. Lonnie Anderson, perhaps is more memorable in WKRP than the character of Jennifer Marlowe. After the end of WKRP, Anderson stayed active as an actor and appeared in dozens of television shows and movies, including regular roles in Nurses, Easy Street, and Partners in Crime. She also reprised her role as Jennifer in the new WKRP in Cincinnati from '91 to '93. Though her career was yielded fewer roles over the last 2 decades, she is still active on screen. Her most recent credits include a small part in the TV series Baby Daddy in 2016, a role in the 2017 TV movie Love You More, and a recurring role as Frances in the TV series My Sister Is So Gay from 2016 to 2020. Anderson also made plenty of tabloid headlines in the years following WKRP in Cincinnati, mostly focusing on her marriage to acting legend Burt Reynolds. The pair began dating during the height of WKRP in 1981 and were one of the more talked about Hollywood couples throughout the decade. They were wed in '88 in a marriage that would be best described as rocky and tumultuous. Years after their '94 divorce, Reynolds told People that he regretted the marriage as well as the decision to marry an actor. And that's all we have left on WKRP. Howard Hesseman played Dr. Johnny Fever. I loved him. And if you look back in an episode of the Andy Griffith Show, where Emmett is running for town council, Howard Hesseman is in that episode. Dr. Johnny Fever was on the Andy Griffith Show. It was pretty awesome. I blew my mind on a person who realized it. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Have a great day. If you have not yet, please subscribe. We need subscribers. And share these out with your friends and family. And tell them that they need to watch it. And if they ask why, because Bob said so. Yeah. Have a great day. God bless. I'll be praying for you.